It's going.
So then we're live.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome again. We missed last weekend for Smash Attack, and I will openly admit this is because I am lazy. Yep, I'm
Yep.
lazy.
I I agree with that.
All right, fair enough. Moving on. This week we're talking about the Metal Gear franchise as it
Mm-hmm.
pertains to Smash Brothers, where it could be
Yes.
going. But to begin, as we always do, we must recap 2 weeks of screenshots.
We
Starting
sure
with
will. Fire Emblem for 3DS.
Yeah. Woo. I guess the stage is back because it was so freaking memorable. Like, seriously, Castle Siege was one of the most meh stages out there.
Yeah. But it's a Fire Emblem stage and it's for 3DS, so we finally got to see one.
Yeah, so I'm good with that.
Yeah. Although one thing I'd like to note, because I noticed this with Marth's attack.
Martha's.
Martha's is that the swing was always blue, but here
Oh,
in this photo is red.
yes, it is red, but I think that color is due to
The side beam?
player.
Oh.
So, like, the first player will be red, second player would be blue, and then green and yellow, right?
Okay.
So I think it's color coded that way because they also mentioned that certain other sequences, like knocking someone off the screen, they flash in the color of the player who knocked them off.
Right.
So I guess it would make sense for the color flare to also coincide with that.
Right. Okay.
I'm just thinking out loud. I could be completely wrong.
Yeah.
For all I know, that could be a second step on his sword dance. So,
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking too.
yeah. This screenshot, we see the glorious Galaxy stage again, and the new and I don't know if improved Zapper gun,
Mm-hmm. Reskinned.
the ray gun.
Yep.
They were mentioning that they work really hard to make the ray gun not actually look like a gun because of Japanese law.
Mm.
So that's why it looks super cartoony here.
Yeah. I mean, like, I mean, the ray gun originally didn't really look that much of a gun, but it could, I guess. But it did still look future sci-fi enough to, be passable. But I guess they just
Yeah.
wanted to just kind of play it safe and make sure there wasn't going to be any issue with it.
This one looks like a freaking Nerf gun. I would love to see them partner with Nerf to make it, but I do like the touch that it's the Smash Brothers emblem
Yeah.
on the inside. I want to see if when it fires, it actually shoots out in the emblem. I think that would just be silly, but
Right.
I don't know. It's interesting. Well, maybe not really.
I think I could see this being like one of those. If someone could probably, if they wanted to do like a cosplay or something, and they wanted to make this, it would be one of those air guns, the ones where you like pull back the string or whatever, and then it just shoots
Oh
air.
God, yeah.
That's kind of what I picture this
Oh, that would be awesome.
this kind of looking like. So if like
Fuck, I
Nerf
have a project now.
if Nerf picked up on it, although those air guns are like much larger than this thing.
Oh, you can get a smaller version. But
Yeah.
yeah. Ray guns. Pew pew. I do like the updates on the items that we're getting, though.
Yeah.
So this next screenshot is Sonic doing a spin attack to Bowser's back on the Smash Brothers Arena stage.
Right.
Now it looks to me, I don't know if this is an attack for Bowser or if just going like holding down on the D-pad
Mm-hmm.
or down on the control stick makes his back spiky and do damage.
I don't know if damage just maybe might block in a
A
sense.
soft shield.
Yeah, kind of like with Link. If you stand still, like attacks will just kind of they'll stop and hit attach to his shield. I think this is kind of something like that. Is maybe so they're starting to include more characters to have like a kind of shield if they stand still or do a certain kind of move or things like that.
Yeah, like a passive block.
Yeah. So this is probably
Could be.
what that is.
interesting. I want to see more of that stage too. The Smash Arena. They keep teasing it left and right, but they haven't officially announced it.
Yeah.
Next screenshot, again from a 3DS Spirit Tracks level. We see Link jumping on top of some other train. Now, I have Spirit Tracks, but I haven't played it yet, so I don't know the context from the original game.
Okay.
But it looks to me kind of like the ocean for Wind Waker in Brawl, where your main area is the train, and then other things will pop in front or behind.
Yeah, and if you land on the ground, you'll basically like tumble along. I kind of see it like the one F-Zero level.
Big Blue.
Yeah,
Big Blue.
I kind of see like Big Blue, where like you have like a quick second to jump back onto the train.
Or get the fuck run over by the train. Because that's new.
Yeah.
You would definitely get your ass run over.
Yeah, because it looks like if you fall, you wouldn't fall to the sides. You would definitely fall in front of it.
Yep.
This next one I really like. I really like just like the graphics of it.
Oh, yeah, the killing blows. So this one, we've got Toon Link hard smashing onto Fox with a black, red, and white red crackle coming off of him.
Yeah.
Now, I was reading a lot of the comments on this because the team behind Tekken is helping with this, and apparently this is very reminiscent of a critical hit in Tekken.
Okay.
So it's basically a Tekken thing being added in.
Interesting.
Now, this makes me wonder. Might we see actual Tekken characters in this? Are we going to see Heihachi?
Oh, God.
No, we should see Yoshimitsu, because then Yoshimitsu will be in 3 fighting franchises.
Jesus.
It'll be brilliant.
No.
Sword Pogo. Sword Pogos. Sword Pogos.
Jesus.
Sword Pogos? Yeah, Sword Pogos. Let's do it.
With the two other links.
Yes, Sword Pogos. But regardless, this is a very good graphical update to the game.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. It's cool that they're kind of working, or I guess getting hints or suggestions from other companies to kind of like improve, like the graphical fighting of Smash.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Graphical fighting. I don't know. I'm going with it.
Sure thing. Whatever, man. Yeah, it is Namco. Yay! And now we see the villager with his up air and his down air is turnips.
Yep.
And Mega Man freaking shit behind him. Now, if you have played Animal Crossing, you understand that turnips are a very important thing in the game.
Mm-hmm.
In Animal Crossing, they're used as a part of a stock market. Not stock, stock. And you buy them on Sunday and you sell them at random points in the week for varying values. So it's just like a stock market.
Mm-hmm.
So in the spirit of that, every time you use the aerial, he's going to have a random number of turnips in his hand.
Right.
To represent different varying prices and values.
This kind of reminds me of Mr. Game & Watch's hammer, his side B. Where it's like it's randomized. You don't know, how many turnips you'll get, or it looks like I almost want to say that probably it would vary in size, but I guess size would just mean more turnips in one bunch.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that little random feature, random attack, I guess.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
This next one, though.
Yeah, this one made me a little excited, actually. So we see the Demon King? I forget his actual name in Find Me.
Yeah.
But it's the final boss of Find Me on the 3DS with Wii Fit Trainer. Looks like going up against him. Now, I'm not sure if this means that this is a level or this is a single player thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking single player is going to be similar to what they did in Melee, like the adventure mode, which means a Find Me-esque level would be very interesting.
Yeah.
And it would be very probable. This also made a lot of people wonder, if you're doing Find Me as a level, could me come in as a character?
Their own custom move sets and things like that.
Well, yeah. So the idea, actually, there's a rumor going around that the me would come in and you'd be able to unlock different suits and outfits for them.
Okay.
Like hats, shirts, and whatever.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to make a custom move set for them.
Right.
So kind of have a custom me. I don't know how I feel about that, but I do like the idea of a me character being there in and of itself.
Yeah. Well, look at look at like all the the Tekken games and the well, I don't know if Tekken did it, but definitely Soul Calibur, where you could create your own fighter. Like, I would think it would be something like that. Like, maybe they have a certain move set that is kind of, it's already established, like each one. Like, whether if you want to be more speed or more strength or, something like that. And you just kind of pick that, and then it gives you certain kind of moves, and, it'll let you pick on what buttons you have to press.
Yeah, I don't know. The way it sounded was that it was more or less a complete custom moveset that you could build around them. And this is, again, just a rumor. I would be completely fine with you being able just to bring in a me character and have them have the me moveset.
Right.
But to be able to tweak it, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, your me should be able to be a fighter in Smash.
Yeah.
I mean, the Miis are indicative of Nintendo in and of themselves, so.
Well, ever since Wii, yeah.
Yeah. So, this next screenshot, we see the triumphant return of the soccer ball.
Yep.
I did like Sakurai's comment on this about Mega Man Soccer.
Yeah.
Like, forever ago, there was a game, Mega Man Soccer. Like, oh, shit. Awesome. You know it.
Yeah. Yeah, he really just kind of does a, yeah, so that happened. And that was like it.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, there's really nothing new on this screen. It's the fucking Pilot Wings level again.
Good old,
God damn it.
Good old Pilot Wings.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I do like the sex one with the villager.
Oh.
I always fucking forget the name of these things, but
well, they're gyroids, but that particular one is Lloyd.
Okay.
Lloyd collects bells for town improvements.
Oh, that's right.
So the interesting part of this is his side B, they said. So if you just hit side B quick, he'll launch Lloyd like a rocket. Mm-hmm. But if you hold down B, you'll ride him, and you can control the speed if you ride him.
Yeah, and plus he's more, he hurts more if you ride him and attack your enemies with it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the only way a gyroid should be able to be used. In the game, they're actually just immobile objects that make noises.
Yeah. It's kind of funny because I remember seeing an image where Villager was riding one and nothing was really thought of it other than just like, why the fuck is this here? So.
Well, yeah, that was what, like a month or two ago.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a while back.
Yep.
Now it's finally confirmed. It's a moveset. Yay!
Hooray! Special. Side B.
And this last one, nearly shit everyone's pants.
Oh no! Yeah, I woke up and I'm like, yeah, no. Skull Kid in Skyloft, in the position to call down the moon, is an assist trophy.
Yep.
At least he's there as an assist trophy. Mm-hmm. Because if any Zelda villain deserves to be there as an unplayable character, it's this guy.
Right.
Oh my god. But that makes me wonder if the moon is going to be like a one-hit kill. Like a super cheap assist trophy.
I don't know. I feel like that'd be overpowered if it was like a one hit, because most assist trophies you can either escape or dodge, and they don't do that much damage. Like they do, like maybe if you're weak, but not like a one hit kill.
Well, like Lynn is a one hit kill.
Oh. I guess maybe
Yeah.
this might be the one.
There's
one of the
there's a
few.
couple of them that are like one hit kills.
Yeah.
So, something like the moon crashing into the stage seems like it's going to be completely overpowered.
Yeah.
But again, we don't know. We don't know what he's doing. He's definitely in the summoning the moon pose, though. So,
Now was this like the first image where assist trophy has been mentioned? Or has there been previous images where Sakurai has included a assist trophy?
I don't believe so. I don't
Okay.
remember off the top of my head.
All right. Yeah, because I was kind of thinking that this is kind of the first. I mean, obviously we knew that assist trophies were going to come back, but this is kind of like the
Yeah.
first confirmation, in a sense, if it is.
Yeah, from my understanding.
And that's about it.
Yep,
if I
that's all the
believe.
screenshots.
Yes.
So this week's conversation, our talking point,
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Solid.
OTACON.
So this was your topic, so I don't know where the hell you want to go with this.
Okay.
Fucking
Now, back
What?
when Brawl was announced, I obviously everyone freaked the fuck out when Snake was in, because then this was just like holy shit, third party characters. Oh my god. And you know, after I saw Snake, and it was definitely Metal Gear Solid Snake, the first thing I thought was I want Liquid in it or Ocelot in it, like from Metal Gear Solid 1. That was my first thought. But then none of them showed up except for Ninja as an assist trophy. And that kind of made me a little sad and made me wish that there was either Otacon, not Otacon, Ocelot or Liquid, who kind of are the villains
Now-
from that franchise.
Now, if they brought in Liquid, wouldn't he just be a reskin, essentially?
Yeah, I mean he
Because
could
they
be.
are clone brothers.
Yeah.
So if Snake comes back, and you have Liquid as a reskin,
Mm-hmm.
you would be happy with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. And
As would I. Now, full disclosure: when they announced Snake for Brawl, I had never played a Metal Gear game at that point.
wow.
No, that summer, I went ahead and I got all of the Metal Gear games, and I tanked them because I'm like, I need to know what this guy's about.
Yeah.
So I played them all one magical summer. That was up through 3.
Yep.
3's the best. But the interesting thing is later on, once Brawl came out, people decompiled the disc, looked for all the data. There's unused character data, but the only thing in it is the name Roy. Now, no one's sure if this is a reference to the Fire Emblem Roy that got cut.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Roy Koopa,
Or Roy
Or-
Campbell.
Roy Campbell.
Hmm.
And I remember when the new Brawl or the new 4 website came up, like the day the website went live, there were rumors, and I don't believe them, but there were rumors where people were like, oh, there was a Roy Campbell character page, and blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling horseshit.
Okay.
You never see Roy Campbell fight.
Yeah.
And
If-
he doesn't make sense.
Yeah, if ever of like holding a weapon or even part of the action, he's usually just kind of off in the distance and provides support through the
Yeah.
codec calls. That's about it.
Exactly. So, from a character standpoint, I completely agree with Liquid as a reskin.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to see Ocelot.
Yeah.
And if they're going based off of Metal Gear Solid 1, Revolver Ocelot, now how would he play? I would think that he'd have to be a heavy, slower character. because
Yeah.
he's not very nimble.
Yeah.
But he'd have to be a heavy hitter, and I think he would be the only ranged character. But then again, getting back to our ray gun discussion,
Yeah.
would they be able to even use him? Because he'd have to have a revolver.
I think I actually just thought of this. I feel like the only way they would incorporate the revolvers is if you do a taunt and then he just like takes him out, spins him for a while, and then puts him back or whatever.
So then you're potentially talking about another reskin.
Yeah, I mean either. Well, because Revolver Ocelot from the first Metal Gear, he spun his one revolver like a lot, and then 3 he had the 2 and he was spinning them like fucking crazy. So yeah, I could see, which brings me into another thing. I would, for skins for Snake, I would want to see MGS1 Snake, Liquid, MGS3 Snake. I think those are the 3 that should be available. With MGS3, then you can include Ocelot, and then Ocelot from MGS3, where it's young Ocelot.
Now, what about Metal Gear Solid 4? You're completely glazing over that? You're gonna avoid that completely?
Well, hell no, because I mean, obviously that's the latest. That's the latest one, anyway, from last generation. So, no, of course not. I mean, of course they would include the MGS4 Snakes. It would be Old Snake and Liquid Ocelot, things like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, so that gives us 4 skins for Snake, and then 3 for Ocelot.
An additional character.
Right.
Now, I would like to see from like a level standpoint. I love Shadow Moses Island. I think
Yep.
they got that down pat.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to see Selino Yarsk, maybe the bridge at Selino Yarsk, or the runway with the Shagohod.
Mm.
If you're talking 3.
I think the best one visually that would look really good is the flower field or whatever it is in 3.
Oh yeah.
And like over time, if it goes from like white to red, like it would just like visually, it would just be fucking beautiful.
And if periodically you could have a nuke like go off in the background,
Yeah. I like
that.
And it would be really nice too, like especially if like with the field and everything, because like if characters like fall, like little leaves would kind of brush up, and but that's just like little details that I would love to see. Only because that seemed to, I don't know, something about that I found really cool in 3 in that final boss fight against Boss, where
Oh yeah.
when you get like knocked down, it's just all these petals, all these red petals actually like kick up, even though you're in a white field of them.
What about Big Shell?
Yeah,
I could see them doing like the catwalks
Mm-hmm.
in Big Shell.
Or the final fight where it's like you're on top of the
Of Wall Street.
not Wall Street, the other Metal Gear, the one that was like the big ship.
Oh.
I began with an
yeah.
A. I can't remember right now. for some reason.
Arsenal gear.
Yeah, Arsenal gear. I could see it being on top of that.
Oh, you could do some trippy shit with that too.
Yeah.
Like you could start calling in fucking robot the Patriots showing up. I need scissors 61.
61. Yeah.
Like what? What? Jesus. I think if Snake makes a comeback,
Mm-hmm.
we might see an additional level, and it's probably going to be based off of 4 though. The problem with making one based off of 4 is which chapter do you make a level off of?
I almost want to say Shadow Moses because that was my favorite chapter out of the whole thing.
But you already have Shadow Moses
I know.
Island.
I know. Well, but Shadow Moses in 4 is more beat down and worn and destroyed and I don't know. I guess if I had to say, maybe more of the last act when you go against Ocelot.
Oh, like you have Rex and Ray fighting in the background.
Well, no, I was thinking the one where his ship that he has.
Outer Haven.
Yeah,
Outer Haven. That's right.
Outer Haven. Yeah, I could see that.
Oh
being
yeah, yeah, fighting on the deck of Outer Haven.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be kind of similar to Meta Knight stage.
Yeah, and like not only that, but because I know the top opens, so you can have the top open and then you fall inside, and then you have the fight where you go against. Oh, I forgot what beauty that was. What was her name? The beauty, that Beauty and Beast. It was the one that was like the Psycho Mantis one.
Screaming Octopus?
Yeah, that's the one.
Grr.
So I could see that room being a room that you kind of jump into. Yeah. So at least just as an alternative to kind of keep it flowing.
Yeah, maybe. That I mean, they're all valid. The question is whether or not Snake is going to make a comeback.
Yeah.
I don't see why not, but then again, I don't see a good reason, honestly, to bring him back.
Hmm.
I mean, look at Mewtwo, look at Roy. They were both very popular.
Yeah.
They got the axe.
It's true. Yeah. I'd be kind of sad though, because I really did like Snake.
As broken as he was.
Well, his final smash is really broken.
But what else? What else could you really do for his final smash? I mean,
Yeah, because they had to strip away all of using weapons, so he just had to use explosives. And even now, considering that they've changed the ray gun entirely, I wonder if that just basically means they can't use explosives at all at this point. Like,
well, no, not explosives. Guns is their problem.
Right.
Because the grenade launcher, that's fine. Hand
Okay.
grenades, that's fine. Rocket launcher is fine.
Okay.
Plastique, C4, that's all fine.
Yeah.
FAMAS, oh no. USP 1911, oh no. Wait, that's completely the wrong gun. But anyway, USP, out of the question. Can't do any realistic gun in Japan.
Yeah. Shame,
So
but-
it's...
I'm just trying to think what he could do for his final smash, honestly. I can kind of see Ocelot's where, not that he uses his revolver, but probably uses something similar to the ray gun and just fires in all directions.
I could see if they made Ocelot not based off of the first game, but based off of Metal Gear Solid 2. That way he would call in Ray, and he'd be able to use like the water cutter,
Ooh, yeah.
kind
Okay.
of like Samus's beam, but much more concentrated.
Okay.
I could see that as an Ocelot final. Well, Liquid Ocelot final,
Mm.
because that
Oh.
would be Liquid Ocelot at that point.
You know what? Actually, I think because if you're gonna use something where Ocelot like calls in someone, I kind of see something where Snake calls in OTACON. OTACON comes in from out of nowhere because how he is like in Metal Gear Solid 1, where he's always just there with the stealth suit. Appears next
Yeah.
to Snake, gives him some kind of item that just like you have to, like whether if it's the little MK3, and then you just can fucking like Snake jumps out and controls it for a while, and it just like you have control of the robot.
Oh, that would be cool.
Or I'm trying to think some other stuff that like Otacon would kind of give Snake, and then you kind of have that for some
He
period
could
of time.
He can give you the stealth suit.
Yeah.
He could. What other gadgets do you have? Yeah, no, it could be completely gadget based.
Yeah.
Because the rest of his fucking loadout is nothing but fucking grenades and toys anyway.
Yeah.
Why the hell not? Give him a gecko.
Yeah. Well, no, I would kind of see not so much maybe not the Gecko, more of Rex. I could see him using Rex. Because
Yeah.
he did use it in 4, so...
The problem is you have him use Rex because you already have a frame of scale of all of the Metal Gears based off of the Shadow Moses level.
Yeah.
And Rex is going to be so fucking huge. Well, then again, you have a Landmaster, so
Right.
can't be any bigger than a Landmaster.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would be extremely disappointed if Snake doesn't make a comeback and they expand on it.
Yeah. Yeah, if they really... I mean, I'd be happy if he came back, but if he came back and then there was nothing else to it, like it was just Snake and then that's it, it's kind of like, come on, man. You have so much lore and things and characters that you could use in this game.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know. But hopefully we see a return.
Well, we
They
say
haven't announced-
hopefully, but...
They haven't announced a character since Marth, quite a while ago. I feel like there's another character announcement around the corner.
Well, it's kind of funny because every time when we say, "Oh, there hasn't been a character in a while," then it's like the next week it's like, "Oh, here we go."
Here's someone. Yeah, I feel like we're about due.
So I think Sakurai's really been kind of pacing it pretty well, actually.
Well, then again, we don't know what date they're aiming to release.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now we've got, what, 12 characters announced? Something like that?
Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We have 18 characters confirmed already.
Yeah.
18. And there's still a lot more that need to return.
Yeah.
So that's if they're going to return. We don't know what their release date is. For all we know, these could be all of the from the get-go characters right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're aiming for an early release, early next year. We don't know.
Yeah.
But we don't see Yoshi, we don't see Captain Falcon, we don't see Ganondorf, we don't see Zelda, we don't see a lot of big names that need to return.
Mm.
No Diddy Kong. No Jigglypuff.
Yeah, no Jigglypuff, which is...
No Jigs. No Jigs. So, yeah, I mean, we're still... If they're going to announce absolutely everyone, we still have quite a ways to go.
Right.
Or, I mean, for all we know, they could come out with, oh, look, there's a new Nintendo Direct, and oh, here's Smash coming out, like, in July or August.
Yeah, I think if anything, I can kind of see either a summer or fall release.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to have this springtime.
No. Hell no. Summertime would actually be perfect. Actually, that would be way more ideal for a time to release, because that's when, like, everybody's out of school, and that's when the highest anticipation is for Smash, and boom, fucking summertime. Everybody.
Although, I did really like the February release of Brawl, but that's me.
I didn't. I didn't because it consumed my goddamn life and horrible things happened. Yeah.
No, I wasn't in classes that quarter. But anyway, that's a personal story.
Yeah.
So we're at about half an hour.
Mm-hmm. What's the topic for next week?
Next week, continuing off of what Skull Kid's announcement, we're going to talk about this trophies. Do we like them? Do we hate them? Do we want to keep them coming? I think the answer is yes, no, yes. Mm-hmm.
I think
we're just going to talk about...
because I'm just thinking, like, should we like their comeback? And it's like, well, too fucking bad because they're already back, you asshole. It's already been confirmed.
Yeah, no, I mean, I could talk at length right now, but we'll save that for next week.
Mm-hmm.
Assist trophies. We're talking about them. Look forward to it. Yeah, you heard me. That's right. Goodbye.
Yes.
Runtime error.